Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition, where we talk about headlines on crappy internet. Because again, that's what's happening. I am, you know what? Look, I got to apologize right up front here. I was supposed to have good internet by now, but my internet company keeps blowing me off, keeps giving me the whole runaround, and it was supposed to be done already, but it's not done. So I'm going to have to reach out again because I'm getting tired of this.
I thought
But
you were getting
anyway,
that Starlink stuff from Tesla guy.
that's what I'm using.
All right, ain't that good, huh?
Well, it's better than what I would have had.
Yeah, at least it
Believe me.
it works, huh?
Yeah, what I did have before was a CenturyLink, and I was getting like 4 megabytes. Like, you know what that is? Like,
Nope.
that's like Pong days. You know what I mean? Dunk, dunk, dunk. I mean, gosh, like I don't even think you can operate your home landline on that, right?
Ding, ding.
Exactly. It's crappy. It was terrible. But Elon Musk at least gave me the opportunity to have some internet. Thank you, Elon. But at the end of the day, I need better than this, and I'm working on it.
You gotta look at those
So,
things when you're moving.
well, I did. Believe me, I did. I did. I was looking at something. I'm like, internet was a priority. And then when I was told, oh, yeah, we got fast internet here, I had no idea what this old man meant by fast. I had
Fast,
no idea he didn't use the internet.
fast for him.
Oh, look, my email came up in the first minute. Like, I had no idea what he was talking about. But so yeah. So anyways, welcome to you guys out there. Welcome, Nate. Nate, I should welcome you first because you're the
We
most
gotta,
important thing on this show.
we gotta welcome me and Moe's here.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta give you props because you keep showing up, and I don't know why. Um, but all you out there that are watching, welcome to. And this is the War Room Edition where we talk about headlines. Why are you going away? Come on,
I,
stop.
I stopped showing up.
I need you, Nate. I need you here. But
That's what she
anyways,
said.
yes, exactly. Right before she left.
Yep.
So this is where we talk about headlines that we may or may not have read the articles. Um, and we tell you our story from our perspective as average veterans and why that's important, Nate.
Because we've been around the world and we know everything.
Yeah. And the most important fact about that so far, we have still a running streak that we have never been
Fact
fact
checked.
checked.
And that's a
Got it.
fact.
Yes. And if it wasn't, it's our
We
story anyway. So you ready to get started on these headlines? 'Cause there's
let's do
something
it.
really cool for us. Missouri Senator Josh Hawley introduces Pelosi Act to restrict lawmakers from stock trading.
I like it. I like it. I'm fine with it. And I actually, funny thing again, I looked at one of these articles. I didn't read the whole thing, obviously, but I wanted to see what Pelosi meant or Pelosi stood for. And it was a whole acronym of insider trading or crap like that. So, but
Right,
I'm
right.
all about I'm all about because what she just did it again. She just sold stocks off again recently that when something was happening. So it's all insider traded and it shouldn't be allowed, and I'm fine with that. And
Well,
that's for all lawmakers. I think it's the lawmakers' immediate family. So so you tell your cousins and your aunts and uncles to go do this for you, and then you can still do it. So
yeah, but I think we talked about that. Your cousins will screw you. Your cousins will say, "Sorry, bud, you ain't getting any of my money." So you just made your cousin rich because everybody knows your cousin's not going to hold their end of the bargain. They can walk away. Immediate family members, you got a little bit more strangle on. But you know the part that disturbs me about this?
they have to
Just,
do it.
just how open it is.
Oh yeah, they
Like
know it's
they all
happening.
know it, right? They all know it. They've all probably profited from it. So Josh Hawley, I don't know, maybe he's new. I don't know him personally. Maybe he's new to this game, so he hasn't gotten enough money yet. But everybody in Congress and the Senate, they've all been making money like this. They all have.
Of course, yeah.
So, why, first of all, why do you think this is going to go anywhere? It's not. It's going to die at the Senate because somebody's going to come up with a reason. Oh, this bill has too many decimal points at the end of the fourth paragraph on page 362. We can't support that. It's going to have nothing to do with the insider trading. It's going to they're going to find a way to strike it down because they know that this will kill their cash cows.
Yes.
They're going to do it. And the people out there, you American people, you're going to be the ones that, oh, duh, well, what happened? Duh. And we're going to fall for it again. We're just going to fall for it. And they're just going to keep making money off of us. and we're a bunch of idiots. And then they're going to funnel government money into these programs. Hey, look, let's go electric. Let's give the electric cars billions of dollars. Hey, what do you know? My stock just went up. Wow. Holy coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, now I'd even get on board. Look, I'd even get on board if you paid politicians $30,000 a year and said, okay, if they can play the market like that, let them play it. You know, let them compensate their income with good decisions. You know what I mean? Because not every one of them is going to be privy to the information, but they're probably telling each other. You know what I mean? I even play the game that. Not that I approve of that. I'm just saying I'd be willing to extend some olive branch. But
No, not at all.
they're just taking your money like it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's like fish in a barrel. I mean, it's ridiculous. And we sit there like,
They make the rules and regulations that make the stock market go up and down. So they should have no
yeah.
money in the stock market. None.
They shouldn't have no right. And the opposite thing, they before they send us to war, they should be served in the wars or have children in the war or some family in the war before they send us to war.
Yeah, right.
You should have an investment in those decisions, not an investment in the money that you're making off of your decisions. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But will
Man,
it ever change?
yeah,
I don't know.
I wish I would have invested in HESCO barriers back then.
What?
HESCO.
What's that?
Those are those big ass barriers that are all over Iraq and Afghanistan filled with dirt.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Well, if
You're
you,
right.
I guarantee you,
Oh, one of
some
them's in there.
congressman, some senate owns the business.
Oh,
They
yeah.
own the company.
Oh, you're going that deep.
hmm Dude, do you have any idea how these front companies and what do they call them? Oh gosh, I'm lost the name here.
Usually
They,
call them brown and root.
no, but they call these they create a company to hire a company that they've created to hire another company, so that they don't look like they're the ones hiring the company. It's just a whole elaborate system, and then that company money has a bank in offshore, so that all the money gets funneled right to offshore, so they can divert the taxes and everything, and it's ridiculous. And these guys are so privy to this scheme that it's a given. And
Oh, yeah.
and you wonder why like there aren't more whistleblowers. Why aren't more people? Because they're all profiting from it.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell on that person because I'm making money off of it too.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like I said, like look, take a congressman or something you like, maybe Jim Jordan. Everybody thinks Jim Jordan's great. I guarantee you, if I did the research on Jim Jordan, he's making money somewhere off something. Some of this, somewhere on this line, he's making money that he wouldn't have made
Yeah.
had he not been in that position.
Yep.
I get it, but you know what? I'm not going to be a hypocrite either because I'm gonna maybe go a little bit off topic here. This is happening in other areas too, which makes other people look bad. For example, church. You go to churches nowadays. You know what some of these pastors are making? The money they're making, the houses they have, the stipends they get, the allowances they get.
Churches give it to them. Churches give it to them.
Don't get me wrong. Now this isn't taxes. It's not forced money that they're taking from people. They're not forcing you to pay like politicians. These are people volunteering to pay. But it's the same kind of corruption to me. I just don't understand. Why can't you be a pastor and go to work and then come pastor at night or come pastor on Sunday? We all go to work and then have to come worship on Sunday. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyways,
Praise
I'm
the Lord.
I'm gonna have another. I'm gonna have an aneurysm or something. Let me move on. Apple tells certain iPhone owners to update software or face the consequences.
They do it all the time. As soon as your phone gets old enough, it just slows down for some odd reason. Oh, now you gotta go buy a new Apple phone.
Well, I'm a firm believer in planned obsolescence. I know it exists. Because I think we talked about this before, like with the light bulb, right? Wasn't you that? Were you the one that mentioned that? They have a light bulb. They have a light bulb that's been on for like years. Like I'm talking about years. Look it up. Google it. I hate saying Google it because I'm promoting Google. Search engine it. But they have a light bulb that's been running for years. But the light bulb companies don't make those light bulbs because they don't make money. If everybody had a light bulb that lasted forever, how would they make money?
Yeah, right.
So they don't do it. They just make it die at a certain thing. You know how you can tell how long something's supposed to last? Take the warranty and minus 2 years. It's just that simple because they know this. They studied and tested this stuff. That's why they give you a warranty for that many years because after that, they know it's going to break. But they know it's going to break, so they have to back it up before, you know what I mean? They got, maybe I said that wrong. I don't know.
Take the warranty and add 2 years.
Right. Because you know the warranty is going to expire before it's supposed to break.
Yeah, yep.
You know it because it happens in every scenario. Very seldom do you get a lifetime warranty. And if you do, you got to read the fine print, right? So Apple's crap. I hate Apple. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not a total Apple hater. Like, you do you, whatever. But it's an easy operating system. We used to make fun of Apple and say, you know, the computers are for people who don't know how to use computers because it's so user-friendly and does things for you. You know, but I don't use Apples. I refuse to. And this is why. This is why. It's not that the other companies aren't doing it. You know, Android, Samsung, they all do it. But at the end of the day, I can do more to my Samsung. In fact, I told you that story when I had to put a chip in to bypass an update they did that they didn't recognize my battery. The only time my phone worked is when I plugged it in. And it was right after an update. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I replaced the battery, and guess what? It did it again. And the guy's like, it ain't the battery. I said, well, what is it? He's like, I think I know what it is. And he put a chip in and bypassed the battery or the update that did the thing to the battery, and it worked. No problem.
Every time an update happens on any IT equipment, something doesn't work. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
I've told you this before because it's like, it's a smart thing to do. And I think, you know, we've been doing it for years. I don't know if I told you, I used to play NHL, Xbox. I know I've told the story, but it's been a while, so I'll tell it again. I used to play the NHL hockey game, right? And I played in a community of hockey players, and, you know, I hear their complaints all the time. And I started to realize what was happening was at the end of the season, the old game, like NHL 2022, at the end of the season before 2023 came out, they started putting in code to dumb it down. They started putting code to make the game horrible so that the next version looked amazing. When really, it was just like the last version with a couple tweaks in the uniforms and cosmetic things. It was ingenious because everybody's like, wow, the skating system's so much better. Oh, wow, it's faster paced. And you're like, no, dummy, that's the way the last one was in the beginning. And they do this all the time. So think about it. Think about the racket. They're making the same game over again with probably 3 weeks worth of work and selling it at the same price to a bunch of idiots that keep buying it like me.
For the whole next year. That'll get you through another season. And then 2024 came out. I'm buying that one now.
Yep, and I keep buying them because I'm an idiot and I love hockey. But we will get to that later. Let's get to the next one. Unless you want to bag on Apple anymore.
No, we can download this.
I do want to know what the consequences are. Anyways, Hunter Biden may ask public for money for legal bills to fight investigation lawsuits. I had to do that. I had to do this.
Are you thinking he's going to have a fundraiser? I mean, what's he going to do?
Well, he already did that with his paintings, right?
I don't know. I don't follow this dude.
He sold those paintings for way more than they were worth. And they're saying that was, you know, Ukraine money, I guess.
Probably. Ukraine probably bought them.
Yep. It wouldn't surprise me. But isn't this crazy? Like the audacity of this guy? Like you just funneled billions of dollars, millions of dollars.
He doesn't need money to fight legal bills. His dad's the president of the United States, and the government will fund it.
Yeah, he just needs money for more coke.
Yeah.
Man, that's expensive habit, right?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
I don't either, but you know, I know it's expensive, right? Well, maybe it's not even the coke.
But I have tried strippers, and they're expensive habit too.
I was going to say, maybe it's not the coke. Maybe it's the prostitutes.
I haven't tried those. I've tried strippers.
Yeah, maybe that's the
couple dollars here and there.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's not my thing, man. I'm not saying I haven't seen them. I'm just saying it's not my thing. Like,
I don't go.
I don't know. When was the last time you went to a restaurant, looked at the menu, and you couldn't order the food? Like, what? Oh, here, just take my money. I don't get any of the food, though. Like, who does that? Oh, maybe here's a free salad, but what's that? You know what I mean? Like, who does that? That's stupid to me. But Anyways, whatever.
They're
There's a
providing
lot
you
of
with, they're providing you with the dance, a service.
there's a lot of simps out there that do it. There's a lot of desperate simps out. That simps. That's a new word. I've never used that word before in my life. But there's a lot of them out there because you see with what's that dude's name? Tate. What's that Tate? What's that dude that was real controversial with the women? He just got arrested for trafficking people or something.
Jameis Winston. Oh.
Andrew Tate or something
I think I just saw something like that. Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, the big YouTuber that he was running the webcam service. Like he was swindling dudes because these women would come on and convince these guys that were paying money that, oh, I'm so into you, maybe we can meet. These guys were paying thousands of dollars, thousands. Like a woman online. Like, really? You really believe this woman's into you?
So I should ask for my money back.
You should. You should probably
Okay.
cancel that credit card
Damn
too because
it.
they probably got it. So, yeah, that's I think. But anyways, he's got some nerve. Hunter Biden, the money, the whole scandal and all the money they made, he's got some nerve asking for people's money. Some nerve. But it said it may ask, so he's probably just tossing it out there to see what happened. Anyway, let's get to our last headline, and we're going right back to hockey. And this one makes me sad because if there's nothing I hate more than the Rangers and the Flyers, both of them are a big part of this story. New York Rangers changed mind about players wearing Pride Night uniforms.
Well, I don't know if it was the Rangers. I just saw a headline. I didn't read the article. One of the teams just said, "No, we're not doing it."
Yeah, the Rangers did it.
Was that who it is? Yeah. So
Yeah.
the Rangers just changed their mind. So they're not doing it.
Well, I
Fine.
mean, first we had Flyers, right? Like I said, the two teams I hate, but let me be honest, I'm a Devils fan and they're woke. They're not going to do any of this. They're woke. Matter of fact, they're so woke, I will tell you that they went out and traded for two black players just to say they had black players on the team. I'm telling you. And both of them are gone now. So that just
Saban
shows you. Yeah.
with Subban.
It,
Saban. How do you say his name? Saban Subban.
PK Subban.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Wayne Simmons, I think it was the other one. But they went trade. I liked Wayne. I would have kept him over Subban. But the point being is Jersey's woke. But it took Philadelphia's defenseman there to stand up and say, "Hey, I'm not doing it. My religion." And now the Rangers. But I'm not sure. I saw a little bit about this, but I'm not really sure that there isn't some other reason because the article I did see, because it was a sports article, so I was reading it, was pretty vague about the reason
No,
this happened.
you don't gotta give me a reason. You don't want to wear it, don't wear it. That's
Well,
the only reason I need.
But that's what I'm talking about because it could have been something like, hey, the jerseys didn't come in time. Hey, the guy that was in charge of getting the jerseys, with the thing didn't show up or, I mean, it could have been something legit and they're reporting it as the Rangers didn't want to do it. Because if I know New York and the Rangers, I'm not really sure that these are the guys that stand up on the moral victory of, you know what I mean? The stadium put up all this pride stuff and that's the other part. The gay mafia is just not happy. They're never happy. Never happy. Never. We just want to be able to get married. Now you're a demon if you put on this whole exhibit, but you don't wear the jersey or the rainbow thing on your jersey.
Oh, you don't support us. No,
Right.
I don't have to wear a rainbow to support you.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. These guys are a cult. The gay mafia cult. I mean, that's what they are. Because none of their logic even makes any sense. And they're getting mad at people for not what? I mean, you've seen people like women get on there, transgender women, like, I don't know why men don't like us. Like, what? Why would a man have to like you? Like, why?
There's other people men don't like either out there.
Yeah, some men don't like redheads. I mean, what the hell's that got to do with anything? Like, are you kidding me? But these people are so obsessed and so cult-like. They're just a cult. And I'm tired of it. Good for the Rangers. If it is truly they stood up, I hate to say it because I really hate the Rangers, but I got to give them props. Them and Provorov, not the Flyers. I'm not giving the Flyers props, but Provorov I'll give props. Because I hate the Flyers too. That's only my opinion. I know you're a Philly fan or something, right?
Just the Eagles.
Just the Eagles. Bandwagon? Because where'd you win for West Virginia? Where was your home team?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh, you. Oh, right, right, right. Yeah.
Originally, yeah, my family's all from Pennsylvania. I've always been an
Okay.
Eagles fan. I'm a Mets fan and a Penguins fan. Does that make sense to
How
you?
you been a Mets fan?
My
Oh, it's
grand
too
my
funny,
grand
dude.
my grandfather was a Mets fan. That's why I started following the Mets.
It's too funny, dude. And let me say this. I watched a YouTuber, whatever. YouTube. I'm promoting Google, YouTube. I hate these companies, but this company. But I watched the guy on there, and he was he's obviously not a sports guy, but he was trying to report on the Provorov story, and he called them the Pittsburgh Flyers. And I almost died because to anybody who doesn't watch hockey, that's probably not a big deal. But to anybody from Pittsburgh or Philly, that's probably that dude probably got so much hate mail. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. I'm like,
Phil-
how does this happen?
Philadelphia Penguins.
Right, right. But he said it. He said the Pittsburgh Flyers. I was like, what? All right. Well, anyways, we're gonna cancel this show here too because he probably got canceled after that episode. But thanks again, Nate, for tuning in. Thank you all out there for putting up with my ramblings, and just thanks for being part of our community because we really appreciate you. We're just a bunch of average veterans looking to have a conversation about stuff we know nothing about. So,
That's about true.
fact check that. Anyways, until next time, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom. Go birds.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.
The next